In junior high, I was invited by my friend Maddie to an all-nighter here at Wilshire High. I was skeptical at first and unsure of what the night would bring. Would it be all about God? Would it just be about friends? Would I have fun? Would I meet new people? As the night started, I realized how many friends I could make and how comfortable everyone made me feel. I began to feel like I finally had a balance between God and friends. Even though that night was amazing, I didn't participate in youth activities after that for some time. My life began to fall into a pattern of highs and lows, and not long after that, my parents separated and began a process of divorce, and my father's alcoholism took a toll on my life and how I saw God. I felt so alone and lost, and I asked, why does this have to happen to me and my family? I moved farther and farther from God and was back at stage 1. After finishing junior high and moving into high school, stress didn't get any easier, and I continued to move farther from God. It wasn't until Maddie, who was also a student at Wilshire High, once again invited me back to youth group on Wednesday nights. I had the same skeptical and unsure feeling as before, thinking that it would be awkward because I was new and didn't have a group to fit in with. The first night I went, I have to admit, I was pretty quiet, and that's not like me. Anyone here can tell you that I can talk anyone's ear off about anything or everything. But this night I felt I was so new to God, even though I had grown up with some sort of relationship with Him. That night I quickly learned leaders cared about me as a person and took interest in my person. I continued to reach out to them and build a friendship with them. I then asked Aquan if I could get a Bible that everyone used at youth group. Instead of him sending me a link or just telling me a store, he told me he'd get back to me, and I honestly kind of forgot about it until the next week. But when I walked into youth group, he'd already bought me one. Having someone do something so selfless and so kind touched my heart. I began to realize that God wanted me here just as much as all the other leaders did too. Every time I go to youth group, I walk out with a sense of relief and happiness, like I'm doing something good for my life. But there's one Wednesday I don't think I'm ever going to forget. During the sermon, Riley, my small youth group leader, was talking about how God closes and opens doors for us, even if they aren't what we want, but because they are what we need in order to be our best selves. I began to think about all the times I was so disappointed and angry with God for closing doors that I asked Him to open. I felt so betrayed and hurt. Looking back at my experiences with friends, boys, and family, I know now that He had me in His best interest when He closed those doors, and I don't think I could be standing here in front of you guys today as happy and at peace with my life if He had given me what I asked for. Youth group at Wilshire Avenue isn't just a fun spot for kids, but it's also a family, and has truly changed my experience with the Lord and my outlook on life. The leaders never fail to have a presence in the teen's life, and this program truly cares not only about the kids, but also spreading the Lord's word and helping us understand that having a relationship with God can change our lives for the better. I'm not sure where I would be and many others if this program wasn't around.